Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for joining us. As we prepare to begin, we request you to put your phones on silent mode and keep movement to a minimum during the showcase. The emergency exits are clearly marked around the ballroom. Thank you for your cooperation and enjoy the journey ahead. Some cars don't just arrive, they command. They arrive bolder, sharper, and more capable. Today marks a defining moment for a car that has won the hearts of India, the Tata Punch. Now it raises the bar once again. May I now invite on stage Mr. Shailesh Chandra, MD and CEO, Tata Motors Passenger Vehicles Limited, to share the vision that drives this remarkable evolution.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. A very warm welcome to our friends from the media, our partners, and customers joining us from across the country. 2025 has been truly action-packed for Tata Motors. A year defined by momentum, by scale, and by belief. We had a lot of new products that we introduced throughout the year. We introduced the new Altroz. We strengthened our EV leadership with the Harrier.EV, India's most powerful homegrown SUV. We brought back a legend with the new Sierra, and we expanded choice with the petrol Harrier and Safari. On the electric front, we achieved our highest ever volumes and grew our EV penetration. We crossed a defining milestone with more than 2.5 lakh Tata EVs proudly running on Indian roads. Among this, Nexon.EV became the first EV in India to cross the 1 lakh mark. Our scale continues to grow across nameplates. The Tiago is nearing 7 lakh customers, and the Nexon is steadily moving towards the 1 million milestone. All of this has translated into strong business performance. In Q3 of FY26, Tata Motors emerged as India's #2 passenger vehicle brand in terms of Vahan, growing much faster than the industry. This growth has been built on trust, on consistency, and on the strength of a wide, well-balanced portfolio which serves customers across segments, powertrains, and life stages. It is growth driven by staying deeply relevant to how India lives, drives, and aspires today. One thing is unmistakably clear today. India is in love with SUVs. And increasingly, India is choosing Tata Motors SUVs. Across metros and small towns, across age groups and lifestyles, SUVs today are no longer just about size or stance. They are about mindset, aspiration, confidence, and the feeling of everyday dominance, whether you are driving to work, heading out with family, or taking a long way home. SUVs have become a reflection of how India wants to live. And Tata Motors has been right at the heart of this cultural shift. Long before SUVs became a trend, Tata Motors was creating icons that defined what an SUV should stand for. The Sierra stood for freedom and individuality. The Safari was synonymous with presence and leadership. The Nexon democratized safety and aspiration for millions. The Harrier bringing global engineering to Indian roads, and the Curve, a bold, future-facing expression of SUV design. These were not adaptations. They were purpose-built SUVs that were designed with confidence, capability, and character at the core. In 2021, we asked ourselves a very different question. Why should compact mean compromise? And therefore, the Punch was designed as a true SUV from the ground up in a compact footprint that worked for first-time buyers and for multi-car households alike. It wasn't a hatchback trying to look tough. It wasn't a crossover trying to fit in. Punch was genuine. And that authenticity led to something remarkable, the creation of an entirely new category, which was India's subcompact SUV segment. What truly made Punch special was what it meant to customers and how they experienced it. For many, Punch felt like their first proper SUV with a commanding driving position and confidence behind the wheel. It gave people the freedom to take longer intercity drives without stress or fatigue. The Punch also made 5-star safety accessible, which mattered deeply, because smaller cars are often the ones that carry families the most. Punch became that rare vehicle that could do it all: office commutes, highway drives, broken city roads, and rough patches without ever feeling out of place. And in doing so, Punch democratized SUV confidence for India. Punch truly evoked the pride of ownership of an SUV. We broke a long-standing product vacuum by launching a product that was compact, but is brimful of the SUV DNA of Tata Motors. Very few cars in India achieve true all-India relevance. Out of nearly 100 nameplates on sales today, only a handful earn the distinction of being chosen equally across the country with genuine appeal from one end of India to the other. Punch became one of them. It found acceptance in metros, Tier 2 and Tier 3 towns alike, across terrains and geographies, across age groups, family setups, and life stages. Punch belonged to all of India. And that has truly reflected in the pace at which Punch has been accepted by the customers. Punch has set new benchmarks at every stage of its journey, becoming the fastest to reach 5 and 6 lakhs cumulative sales. It went on to become the highest selling product in the country in 2024 and is now at a landmark of 7 lakh units sold in just 4 years and 4 months. Let's look at the Punch journey so far.
In the world above the clouds, it began on a road that tests intent, a climb through mist, silence, and sheer resolve. Where anticipation wasn't announced, it was earned. Safety wasn't just a feature, it was a command. India's safest SUV, proven with a perfect 5-star GN cap rating. Nature's spirit found its boldest expression, the Kaziranga edition, where the untamed engineered the bold. From mountain peaks to cricket stadiums, Punch became the partner of India's biggest sporting celebration. The awards kept coming, and Punch became the vehicle of the year for safety. 100,000 families in record time, the fastest selling SUV India had ever seen. The most awaited Camo edition dropped. Because limits, Punch don't recognize them. 200,000. The milestone doubled. The trust multiplied. 3 daring Indian women took the Punch on the most challenging rally on earth. 33,000 kilometers across 33 countries in 60 days. At the world's highest post office, Punch became the unstoppable companion, delivering hope where oxygen runs thin. At 7,130 feet high, Punch explored the highest T estate explored. Every altitude conquered with attitude. The WOW CNG variant arrived because commanding the future means being efficient today. 3 lakh families joined a new league of SUV-ness, the fastest. Repeatedly, decisively, not just leading, commanding. 4 lakh sales, faster than ever. Because when you command excellence, records are just milestones on the journey. The verdict was in. Not just a segment leader anymore, Punch became India's best-selling car of 2024. 5 lakh families, one unshakable bond, the fastest to reach 500,000. Punch wasn't just an SUV anymore. It became India ki SUV. From concept to conquest, from mountains to milestones, from families to legends. Punch didn't just break records, it commanded every superlative along the way. And now, the most awaited upgrade of 2026 is here to put you in command.
And when so many customers place that kind of trust in you, the responsibility becomes very clear. The Punch is universally lauded for its ability to command the roads through its bold looks, peppy performance, and thoughtful tech features. So when we started working on the new Punch, the idea was not to change what people love about the Punch, but to take what people love and trust and dial it to the max, to let customers command max out of the road ahead. Developed with this philosophy of command max, the new Punch is bolder, faster, smarter, and of course, safer. Talking about its boldness, with a sharper and more assertive SUV design and a more premium and rich interiors, the new Punch looks exactly the way it makes you feel behind the wheel: confident, composed, and unmistakably SUV-like. Whether you are pulling into your office parking or stepping out on a weekend, this is a Punch that carries presence effortlessly. The new Punch is faster, powered by the new 1.2-liter turbo petrol engine, the most powerful in its segment, delivering 120 PS of power and 170 Newton meter of torque, offering confident performance and strong torque exactly when you need it. It feels effortless on highways, assured on inclines, and composed when the road asks more of you, from quick overtakes to gradient climbs in the hills. It is performance that builds confidence. Let's look at the performance of the Punch iTurbo.
When the road ends, confidence takes over. Power that responds the moment you ask. No pause, no second thought. Momentum stays uninterrupted. And when the climb gets steep, this is where true SUVs stand apart. Traction that finds its way. Torque that pulls through. Max performance. True SUV confidence. Presenting the Punch iTurbo Command Max.
The new Punch is smarter because modern SUV ownership is as much about intuitiveness and ease as it is about capability. The new Punch brings in a level of intelligence that customers usually experience only in much higher segments, with 360-degree surround view system, auto-dimming IRVMs, larger infotainment and cluster, and many other features. It makes everyday driving simpler, more connected, and more seamless. We have always anticipated the evolving needs of our CNG customers and responded with solutions that make no compromises. And today, we are introducing what many have been waiting for: AMT transmission with CNG on the Punch, delivering efficiency with convenience. This means no compromise on boot space and no compromise on driving comfort. The Punch CNG AMT will be a segment first within the subcompact SUV space. With paddle shifters in AMT, The punch lets you simply glide through traffic or take control when the road opens up. From crowded city lanes to long commutes, across all powertrains, this SUV works with you. At Tata Motors, safety is not a feature we add. It is a belief we are built on. Which is why, even in segments where safety gets compromised for affordability, we choose to lead the way. Because for us, affordability and safety are not trade-offs. They must coexist, complement, and create high benchmarks. And this belief becomes even more important when we look at the compact SUV segment in India. This segment sees a very large number of first-time car buyers. In many households, this is the only car. The car that takes parents to work, children to school, families on holidays, and everyone back home late at night. They are surrounded by larger, heavier vehicles on the road, and for many of them, every journey comes with degree of anxiety. While larger cars are usually part of a multi-car household, compact cars are generally the only car and carry families every day. And that makes the responsibility on compact cars even greater. Back in 2021, with the Punch, we democratized 5-star rating, as you saw. And today, I'm proud to share that new Punch has once again secured a 5-star BNCAP rating. The 5 stars reaffirms the strength of Punch safety DNA and the intent to engineer safety into its very foundation. But safety for us does not stop at 5 stars. Our customers drive on highways and small roads across cities and villages in every tier of this country. And if we are building a car that is meant to do all of this, then it is our responsibility to ensure that it is safe in all these conditions. With the Sierra, we raised the bar by going beyond norms and demonstrating car-to-car protection. Today, with the Punch, we decided to take that thinking further. Please see the video.
In India, compact cars don't just commute, they carry families. That's why with Punch, we didn't upgrade safety, we democratized it. 5-star protection without asking you to buy bigger. Accidents aren't predictable. Our customers drive everywhere on highways and narrow roads, often surrounded by vehicles far larger than their own. So we decided to put the Punch through one of the harshest realities of Indian roads, a test against something much, much bigger than the Punch. The structure remains intact. The passenger compartment stays stable. Critical safety systems perform exactly as designed. Impact forces are absorbed and distributed. Occupant protection is maintained. Every key parameter, structural integrity, passenger safety, and restraint performance meets and exceeds expectations. This test wasn't about proving a point. It was about owning a responsibility. Because when families put their trust in it, the Punch must be ready for real roads and real consequences.
We chose to test the most extreme condition one might encounter on Indian roads. What you saw was not designed for applause, it was designed for accountability. Because when families place their trust in us, we believe that car must be ready for the real world. Therefore, when you step back and look at the Punch in its entirety, you can see what Command Max truly means. It means bolder presence, stronger performance, smarter everyday experience, and the reassurance of class-leading safety. Command Max is not about adding more features. It is about giving customers more control over their everyday journeys, more confidence on inclines, more assurance on highways, more ease in daily use, and more pride every time they step into their car. It is the confidence to take on more, the assurance to go further, and the freedom to enjoy every drive, no matter where the road leads. With the new Punch, customers don't just drive an SUV, they command Max every single day. And here's how it translates to Punch ownership. If this is your first car, you no longer need to start small and upgrade later. You can enter the SUV world directly with real confidence, real safety, and real capability. And for multi-car households, Punch becomes the perfect everyday SUV, easy to live with, effortless to drive, yet strong and capable enough to feel reassuring in every situation. It delivers more capability and more confidence without ever feeling intimidating. Punch began by challenging a long-held belief: why should compact ever mean compromise? And today, that answer is elevated to its boldest expression yet, and the declaration that size does not define strength, that footprint does not limit capability, that affordability does not limit safety, and that true SUV DNA is not reserved for a few and delivered without compromise. This is more than an evolution. It is a defining moment, one that redefines what India can expect from a subcompact SUV. This is reaffirmation of a promise for Indian roads, Indian realities, and Indian aspirations to empower India to expect more, demand more, and truly command Max. I would like to invite Mohan to speak to you about the product. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Shailesh. Good morning, everyone. It's an absolute pleasure to unveil the product that represents a bold enhancement, one of India's highest-selling subcompact SUVs. This is the new Punch, and it is ready to take command. With bolder design, advanced technologies, elevated safety, and thrilling new powertrains, the new Punch brings a big SUV attitude into a compact footprint. It is designed for demanding and young India. Customers who want more capability, more comfort, and smarter technology in every drive. Today, I'm pleased to walk you through how the new Punch raises the bar, strengthened by a remarkable legacy of being India's fastest car to reach 600,000 customers. With the new Punch, we are taking what customers loved and elevating it to the next level. The new Punch is built on 4 strong pillars, each designed to deliver confidence in every drive. Bolder, faster, smarter, and safer. bolder with muscular looks and robust exterior to reflect the true SUV character. Faster, offering power and torque that excite you to zip through life. Smarter, with technology that is purposeful, intuitive, and seamlessly integrated. And of course, safer, offering protection that sets a new benchmark in the segment. Let's start by seeing things that make the new Punch bolder. The Punch has always delivered true SUV capability. Our customers have experienced its bold capabilities in the rough and tumble of Indian commutes. Built on the proven Alpha architecture, the new Punch delivers authentic SUV performance. It features superior approach, departure, and ramp over angles, rivaling other compact SUVs. With best-in-segment 400mm water wading capability, the Punch gives you confidence where hatchbacks hesitate. The new Punch is bold enough to take on challenging terrains that normal 4x2 cars would hesitate to. The Punch is capable enough to do 60% grades for short durations. It is engineered to tackle inclines that truly give you goosebumps. You can't see what's in front of the car. And the video running on the screen captures this. With this Punch, you can confidently take on steep ramps, hilly roads, and challenging inclines, even when fully loaded. This isn't just about the exterior. It's about how it makes you feel bold inside. The Punch offers a commanding seating position with genuine SUV high seating that gives you a confident, elevated view of the journey ahead and a sense of effortless control. While providing drivers a bold outlook, Punch also delivers an outstanding 73% all-round visibility, thanks to its large glasshouse, thoughtfully designed daylight openings, and a driver-focused architecture. As a comparison, the segment median is about 69%. Now let's step into the world of powertrains. The new Punch offers two engines with 5 powertrain options, each engineered for refinement, responsiveness, and reliability. The new Punch introduces a segment-best turbocharged engine, high-tech, performance-packed, and built to deliver truly exhilarating driving experience. It's mated with a 6-speed manual gearbox for our customers to have the pleasure of its full drivability. To enhance customer comfort, Punch now also becomes India's first AMT CNG SUV, combining convenience with efficiency without compromising on performance. Let's now see what enables the Punch to command faster. The Punch iTurbo delivers performance that sets new benchmarks in its class. Best-in-class power-to-weight ratio, it's the fastest SUV in its segment, and it offers best-in-segment gradability. What other similar cars achieve with their GDI engines, Punch can match and do even better with its turbocharged powertrain. It offers higher torque, stronger acceleration, and a more exhilarating driving experience. Our iTurbo engine is segment's most powerful engine with a torque of 170 Newton meters. Its water-cooled turbocharger offers high power density, delivering peak torque across 1750 to 4000 engine RPM range. Refinement and superior NVH is delivered using technologies like mass balancer unit and all aluminum rigid cylinder block with bed plate. Smart efficiency controls include advanced technologies like dual variable cam timing, integrated exhaust manifold, low friction hydraulic clash adjuster with roller finger follower. High reliability is delivered through timing chain drive with an auto tensioner and a hydraulic clash adjuster. Its quick light-off catalytic converter results in a greener drive. This engine family has already earned the trust of nearly 1 million Tata customers, and now it powers the next chapter of Punch. The Punch also comes with several added functionalities that make it smarter. The new Punch iCNG AMT SUV combines performance with everyday convenience. It delivers smoother gear shifts and best-in-class performance with effortless drivability and easy creep in traffic. It is enabled for direct start in the CNG mode. It is powered by intelligent twin-cylinder technology, resulting in ample usable boot space. With its factory-fitted CNG powertrain and also a rear crash protection, it sets new benchmarks in safety. The Punch's packaging philosophy is very simple: maximum space inside and minimum footprint outside. With 70% longitudinal and 80% transverse occupant space efficiency, every millimeter is used intelligently. The big door apertures and the edge point ahead of the pillar make ingress and egress effortless for all age groups. The Punch offers exceptional rear leg room, shoulder room, and hip room. Passengers enjoy ample personal space, relaxed seating angles, and comfort that makes every long journey truly enjoyable. The Punch features best-in-segment front and rear cushion lengths with extended thigh supports and even more comfortable seating, setting a new benchmark for long-distance comfort in its class. With a flat rear floor combined with extended thigh support, second-row passengers enjoy superior legroom and unmatched comfort. The Punch delivers best-in-class boot space at 366 liters in petrol and 210 liters in CNG, thanks to our breakthrough packaging. With our 90-degree door openings, getting in and out is smooth, easy, and convenient. The new Punch brings a first-in-segment ultra-view cockpit with a 26-centimeter HD infotainment, wireless Android Auto, and Apple CarPlay, paired with a 17.8-centimeter digital cluster. The new Punch also offers industry-leading smart tech, such as a voice-assisted electric sunroof, a zip-fast 65-watt charger, best in segment, wireless smartphone charger, ambient lighting, and much more. Together with IRA connected car technology, this is the most advanced digital setup in the segment, designed to bring clarity, connectivity, and a premium feel to every drive. The Punch has been engineered with one uncompromising goal: benchmark safety. Tata Motors' uncompromising safety promise includes 6 airbags as standard, 3-point seat belts for all passengers with reminders, ISOFIX and top tether for child safety anchorages, a symmetric crash structure designed for both frontal and side impact. This makes the Punch one of the safest subcompact SUVs across India. The Punch has a robust structure that includes optimized load paths for effective energy management, extremely stiff attachment points between body and suspension, and body and engine, generous use of high-strength materials for better crashworthiness and lightweighting, superior protection in side impact and rollover scenarios. We just now saw Shailesh showing us a real-life scenario of a Punch surviving a crash with a truck. In this, the truck was stationary and the car was moving at 50 kilometers per hour, simulating a head-on crash scenario. The Punch vehicle we saw had a family of 4, 2 adult dummies seated in the front row and 2 child dummies secured in appropriate child seats in the second row. The test evaluates occupant protection across all seating positions in line with regulatory or NCAP assessments. We saw that the passenger cell was intact, all doors could be opened, all seat belts could be released, and there was no fuel leakage. The injury level for all 4 occupants was much better than acceptance standards. To achieve this, our engineers work relentlessly with mature processes to build in all the aspects necessary to achieve the safest cars on the road. But then, safety doesn't end at impact. It extends to what happens immediately after. With the new Punch, safety is also about instant post-crash support. It offers emergency call or e-call and breakdown call or B-call. With just the touch of a button, Punch ensures that you're supported and protected when the unexpected happens. Having seen the product details, I now invite Vivek to present the new Tata Punch offerings. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. It's a pleasure to meet all my media friends. A couple of months back, I had kind of threatened all of you, saying that we'll be seeing each other quite a lot over the next few months and weeks, and I think we have really lived up to that from Tata Motors. We saw Sailesh and Mohan talk about the formidable package of the Punch, but now it's time to get really down to earth and see how it matters to the real customer. The customer with a family, moving up from a two-wheeler ownership, and what kind of decisions they have to make. What are the threats they face when they are into their car buying journey? So with that, India is at a very interesting inflection point in its mobility journey, really. Car penetration, as we all know, is really steadily rising. And with that, a large number of first-time car buyers are entering the market. But this buyer is seeing something happening, another reality happening. As more people are buying cars, driving conditions in India are becoming more and more demanding. Roads are increasingly crowded. Urban infrastructure is very, very uneven. Highways are fast and beautiful, but often very unsafe. Broken roads, unpredictable weather, and long-distance family travel has become part of regular driving. For first-time car buyers, these conditions make car buying decisions very, very daunting. Because for them, they're not just buying a car. They are investing in reassurance. They're investing in the confidence to step out and safety that protects what matters most to them, that is their families. Today's customer expectations are very simple and clear. They want a car that's easy to live with every day, easy to drive, easy to park, efficient at the same time in cities, effortless on the big highways where they coexist with larger cars, and capable of confidently handling broken and rural road conditions as well. And this is where many subcompact SUVs and hatchbacks begin to fall a bit short. Some of them start looking the part, but when it comes to safety, when it comes to stability, when it comes to long-distance driving confidence, the experience remains compromised. That's why consumers are increasingly gravitating towards SUVs that deliver real functionality over just mere form. They're looking for better ground clearance, confidence on rough roads, a commanding driving position, stronger protection for their family, ease of driving, and performance when you actually really need it on the road. Because the way we drive today isn't just one use case. Sailesh spoke about it. It's multi-dimensional. It's in urban, highway, rural, personal, and family focused. And at the same time, the one car must do many, many jobs and do all of them without any stress to both the car and to the driver. And that is where the philosophy of all new Punch comes in. Punch is built to let customers command max, to command confidence, command capability, command control across every situation, every road, and every state of mind their life moves through. This versatility that is built in is not accidental. It's built into the DNA of the Punch. And that's why I would like to start with the first thing you notice about the all-new Punch, its presence on the road. Punch has always lived up to its name. And now it does even more so, with more confidence. It is bolder, more solid, more assertive. It is a design, like our designer said, it delivers a knockout punch. One that signals strength, toughness, and a personality that is not to be messed with. The all-new light signature, for instance, gives the Punch an unmistakable presence on the road, a sharp, tech-forward identity that instantly feels more upmarket, whether it is day or night. The strong, solid bumpers really make a difference on the new Punch, reinforce its commanding character, projecting strength and confidence, while offering the reassurance of real-world protection. The robust 16-inch alloy wheels, the upright SUV-like stance, and the muscular proportions come together to create a vehicle that looks ready for everything. Everything about the Punch says it's built to take on real-world conditions. It's a design that is created for everyday India, where every element serves a purpose, coming together to deliver a true SUV experience. Stepping inside, that confidence continues. The interiors have been thoughtfully designed around how people actually drive and experience travel today. The interior balances elegance with a lot of everyday functionality. Premium upholstery and a well-synchronized color and trim combinations give the cabin a modern, stylish appeal. The seats are intelligently scooped to unlock more usable space within the cabin. At the same time, contouring and enhanced thigh support ensure lasting comfort, both for short city drives as well as long family journeys. Intelligent utility spaces are smartly integrated across the cabin, making everyday storage effortless without adding clutter. Ergonomics are improved throughout the cabin. Controls fall naturally to hand, making the cabin intuitive and easy to use. The result is an interior with a strong sense of newness and a distinct cool quotient. Modern, functional, and reassuring, designed to feel as good as it looks. Coming back to the exterior, very happy to say that we have introduced 4 new expressive colors, each crafted to reflect a distinct personality to the Punch. We start with Scientific, bringing in a surge of electric blue energy, bold, modern, and unmistakably confident. Caramel adds warmth and sophistication with rich, earthy tones. The Bengal Rouge channels deep intensity and passion, a powerful and commanding shade. And Cool Clouds captures the calm elegance inspired by misty hills and open skies. Because today, a car is not just transportation, it's a reflection of personality, progress, and pride. Punch is also smarter in ways that genuinely makes everyday driving easier. We already saw the UltraView 26.03 centimeter touchscreen gives a large, clear interface that's easy to read and use at a glance, even for the first-time car owner. Again, wireless connectivity means no cables, no clutter, just get in and move. And the 65-watt fast charger makes life easy, keeping the driver's phone always up to date, no matter how busy it gets. The 360 surround view is one feature which has been hugely appreciated by our customers. It makes daily life very, very easy, taking the stress out of parking and tight maneuvers. Again, for a first-time car buyer, it makes life easy. Add to that features that quietly reduce daily stress. Automatic climate control, glare-free night driving with the auto-dimming IRVM, supportive seating with extended thigh support that keeps you comfortable even on long journeys. This is elevated convenience that understands Indian usage. And finally, safety. We saw the wonderful video which demonstrates how we take safety beyond 5 stars and deliver it really on the ground. But it's not just the 5 stars. Punch delivers max safety as a foundation, not an upgrade. For a customer buying their first car, this is incredibly important. With Punch, safety is standard. The 5-star BNCAP rating reinforces that confidence, but along with it, we have 6 airbags, electronic stability program, ITPMS as standard across all variants. So Punch offers reassurance that is usually found much higher up the value ladder. Features like auto headlamps, rain sensing wipers, reduce the effort and distraction for first-time car buyers, allowing new drivers to focus on the road and not the controls. This is safety that doesn't just protect, it empowers. Different lives, different needs, one powerful idea, Command Max. At this stage, when you step back and look at what the new Punch offers, one thing becomes very, very clear. The feature package truly commands max over anything else at this price point. From advanced technology, real SUV capability, to segment-defining safety and thoughtful convenience, the Punch establishes an entirely new benchmark in the price point that it is going to operate. It's purpose-built to delight, making it ideal for first-time buyers and equally perfect as an additional car in multi-car households. Over the last few launches, it has become a habit for Tata Motors to really talk first about the entry trim, because increasingly we've been loading the entry trims with relevant features. We carry forward the same in the Punch as well. Let's look at the Smart Persona. The Smart Persona comes loaded with several standard features. So commanding more is now standard on Punch. LED headlamps, multi-drive modes, 6 airbags, electronic stability program, keyless entry, ITPMS. All these are standard right in the Smart Persona. And as you can see, safety and SUV performance also are included in this. In these price points and in these segments, the mid variants are always more sought after by consumers. And we have delivered a lot of love to our mid variant to give customers an incredible array of features. I'll read through it. 360-degree camera, blind view monitor, a large 20.32 HD infotainment system by Harman, fully automatic temperature control, push button start, auto headlamps, rain sensing wipers, auto fold ORVMs, air purifier, and much, much more. And all this is just the mid trim. So you can see Adventure Persona, which is the mid trim, is indeed a complete knockout in bringing premium high segment features into the heart of the lineup. Of course, the top trims, Accomplish Plus, has all the many premium features that we have spoken about so far. Looking at the Persona walk, we have made it extremely simple. The buyer's choice is now far more intuitive. It is something that we have heard the customers and media feedback and tried to make decision-making much easier for the consumers. The powertrain matrix also is well thought through, offered. We have ensured there is right level of choice at every price point. To put it simply, the all-new Punch is built for many lives, but anchored on one belief, that every customer deserves the ability to command maximum presence, command max performance, command max safety, command max comfort, and command max technology without feeling overwhelmed or having to pay a lot. Whether it's your first car or the perfect additional car in your family, Punch fits effortlessly into real Indian lives. That is the all-new Tata Punch, Command Max. So let's welcome Punch onto Indian roads.
I kindly ask you to remain with us on stage as we now move on to one of the most eagerly awaited moments of today's launch. May I request everyone to please settle down in your seats while we proceed.
As you have heard today, the all-new Punch is not just an update, it is a statement. The new Punch is bolder, with unmistakable SUV presence. It is faster, with performance that gives you confidence when the road pushes back. It is smarter, with technology that works quietly in your favor every single day. And it is safer, with SUV-grade protection built in from the very start. Together, this is what it truly means to command max. Max confidence, max capability, max control over every journey. And now, to the moment everyone has been waiting for. The starting price of the all-new Tata Punch is at the variant prices of the all-new Punch. Thank you, all of you.
And the bookings open today. As we conclude, we extend our heartfelt appreciation to the media, our partners, our audiences online, and the entire Tata Motors passenger vehicles family. Thank you for joining us. Before we close, a few announcements for the guests to follow. The 3 cars on the stage are reserved for pre-scheduled media interactions only. These cars are not available for walkarounds. The walkaround zone is in the ballroom behind you. A total of 10 vehicles are on display, featuring a mix of CNG and petrol variants. Of these, 8 cars are open for general access, while 2 cars located at the extreme right of the room are reserved for scheduled walkarounds only. Teams from Value 360 and PR Pandit will be stationed there. Please connect with them to secure an exclusive 15-minute slot if you would prefer an uninterrupted walkaround experience. The slots will be queued on a first-come, first-served basis. Lastly, lunch is served outside in the pre-function area. Thank you.